Hello everyone, welcome to In Spiritual Journey. So today I'm going to do a 2023 reading. We're going to do one for every sign. So, the new year is approaching fast. 2022 only has less than 4 weeks for the remainder of this year. So whether it was a good year or whether it was a challenging year, whatever it was, hopefully you got to be able to step out of that box and heal and realize the importance of things and expand who you are to be able to move forward. So the year 2023 breaks down to the number 7. And the 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot, which is all about forward movement, right? And the Chariot has to balance the energy of these two, on here there's like sphinxes, I believe, whatever they are. Sometimes they're horses, but it's usually the light and the dark, which is the shadows plus the light within us. So balancing those two energies out to be able to move forwards in a balanced way. So if one gets off a little bit, then we can go off path. So this is like remaining steadfast and balancing our energy within. So these 7s is taking control of tough situations and remaining responsible and finding ways to succeed even through those challenges. So, the 7 of Swords is all about, manipulation around us, trickery, lies, deceit. This 7 of Wands is perseverance, and it can be, a little defense energy, like setting boundaries, things like that. The 7 of Cups is all about those opportunities and choices that we do have, but remaining clear-headed so we're not too much confused or disillusioned or in dreamlike state. And then 7 of Pentacles is all about planting those seeds, setting those intentions. So the 7s, it's remaining steadfast within, and to show what we've learned and what we've retained from all the challenges that we have been through. So that's what the year 2023 is all about, okay? Remaining steadfast, taking all those lessons that we have learned and retained and moving forward, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and get into each sign. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope like that listing that I put of all life's gifts, I hope you have all of those in 2023 and forevermore. So if you haven't watched that video, please check those out. We want to have that gratitude and grace and forgiveness and all that to be able to be in our highest state. So I hope you enjoyed these messages, and thank you so much for the support, and I hope you have a beautiful 2023. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your 2023 forecast for the year. So we are going to get into some energy that's coming up month to month, and then we're going to use some oracles for the quarterly. This is a general message because, of course, there's millions, possibly even billions of Scorpio out there, and I am just touching base with your sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. So please take what resonates, and, you can tweak it. You have free will. Whatever energy is coming up, we all have the power of free will to change it. It's nice to be aware of what to expect and, have that energy come in, and then we know, and we're not triggered or anything like that. So, Scorpio, you're a water sign, which I always thought was kind of fascinating because Scorpions they live in the desert, not the water. But that's kind of like the mystery of a Scorpio, right? And your positive qualities are you're very determined and ambitious. You're brave and loyal and honest, but you do have that mysterious, dark energy around you, and you can be jealous, controlling, stubborn, and resentful. But it's good to know our negative qualities as well, so we can work with them, right? So Scorpio, you have this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So that's yours. And I always find it fascinating too that I did live in the desert in Arizona for a while, and the scorpions actually, if you put them under a black light, they glow. So it's kind of like that inner being. It's like that light, that magic, but it's under all that darkness and mystery, and almost provokes a little fear because scorpions can sting you and kill you. So we do have your planet as Pluto, which now they're saying it's not a planet. It's always going to be a planet to me. I'm older, so it's a planet. I don't care what you say. And it says your ability to transform, take a big leap toward forward and rebirth. You're also known for Mars, just like Aries. So Mars is that fiery warrior energy as well. And then we have for your house, it's the 8th house, which is a transformational area of your life. It's about shared resources and intense emotions. And we all know that Cups energy is very emotional, but you keep yours more under wraps. You're emotional, but you keep it a little hidden, like again, that dark mystery energy. All right. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and pull a tarot card for every month, January through December, and then we're going to break down some oracle cards for the quarterly energy. So January through March, April through June, July through September, and then October through December. And this is just to bring up something you're learning about yourself, what you can utilize to have the best version of yourself for the year of 2023. Like I said earlier, it's a year of number 7. So, you can have that lesson, that universal wisdom, the spiritual lessons and all that. So, to live your better life. So let's go ahead and get into first the tarot cards for the first 3 months. So let's see what's coming up for you for this month of January. What is coming up for Scorpio? January 2023. What's the energy here? Oh, that's interesting. We have a lot there, but the wheel is turning. Yes. It might be you just finished some karmic cycles. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Deception, betrayal, lying, cheating. So there's some energy here. It could be someone around you. You're dealing with this at this moment. It also could be maybe, sometimes we deny things on ourselves and lie to ourselves. So it could be energy that it's going to resonate differently for all of you. But this is something about celebrating. It could be something about friendships here. So there could be a mix of, some people you thought were your friend are not so much, not looking out for your best interest or don't have your best regards. Best regards at hand here. So you're dealing with that kind of energy. So let's go ahead. Not a good way to start, but that's sometimes how life goes. Let's go ahead and see what's coming up for February. Now February, you have some balance that's needed. So getting some balance again. So if you have had some kind of trickiness or lying or deceit, you are coming into balance again by February. Just maybe doing some healing. And then by March, you feel like you're trapped a little bit, fenced in. So there's some energy here where you're working through the first quarter of the year, maybe with some deceit and lying and deception, but you are trying to balance that out, but you do feel kind of still stuck when you get into March. So it either could be re-triggering again or feeling like the situation at hand kind of got you in a stuck place, but this is about how we think. So we can always remove that blindfold and those ties around us and move forward, okay? So on the bottom, we have that Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is something about our emotions again. So that, like it was saying, that darkness, that secretive jealousy, that stubbornness. So this is something that you could be blocking yourself with and letting that go, removing those ties that bind you, all right? So let's go ahead and see what spiritual animals helping you for the first quarter of the year, January through March. Let's see. Ooh, we have the Panther, protection. So you could be needing much protection of yourself. You could use some crystals or something like that, but this is setting healthy boundaries and protecting your energy. Maybe doing some cord cutting, letting people go out of your life that are bringing you down or putting you in a place that is not your highest self. So there's some protection needed here. And it says, consider who you allow to take your energy and who give it away to freely. So yeah, so this is being careful of who you give your energy to or things like that. Because, you could be very empathetic, very compassionate to people and wanting to see the best in people, but they might not have the same regards for you. And then on the bottom, we have the Horse, which is about a free spirit. So running free, giving yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. So it feels like there's some energy here where someone's holding you back, fencing you in, and you're needing to get out of that energy. So let's get another oracle. And I feel like this could be from your honesty and your loyalty, Maybe you've kind of got burnt a little bit. And now we have serendipity, merging with the flow, as well as liberation, freeing yourself. So there's something about freeing some of your energy. Maybe you're connected and trying to help people, coming from that compassion, that honesty, that loyalty, but people are taking advantage of it and moving away from that. So let's get what you need to surrender here. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. So this could be having an effect on your health, like physical health. So, you know, once you let that go, maybe you'll feel more free, less stress, less wear and tear on your body. Maybe you're having some kind of issue like stomach upset or whatever. It's something about that. Also, I'm feeling like with this energy where if you're feeling trapped, go out and move. Like go out and join a gym or take up some sport or something like that and move your body to release some of that energy. Emotions can build up and cause some kind of physical ailment. So it might be a good time to start taking some kind of movement of your body and exercise. And we have surrender to receiving support and love. There also could be people around you that want to help you, but again, you could be like closing yourself off and just letting that build up. All right, let's get a chakra and crystal to see what will benefit you for these 3 months. So we have the root chakra. Snowflake obsidian is the crystal, and it says safety. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. So something about your foundation, your security here. So whatever this issue is, it's really rocking your stability and your foundation, which can cause a lot. That's like our survival instinct. So of course it could, you know, create that fight or flight energy, which can build up and create some kind of physical ailments. Okay. And on the bottom, we have divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. So, you know, trusting yourself, your soul. All right. You know, don't let your ego take over too much and put in these fears or anything like that. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into April, May, and June. April, we have lack. Yeah. See, this is creating some kind of lack within you. It could be like your way of thinking. It could be your scarcity of money or things like that. But whatever this energy is in the first part of the year where somebody is kind of constraining you, you're feeling like this lack because you want that freedom, right? So this is feeling some kind of lack. And then on the bottom, yeah, it's because we're focused more on the disappointments than the positive aspects and the gratitude in our life. Okay, May. May, this is wearing our heart on our sleeve, taking action, being compassionate, seeing the beauty in life. So May, it looks like you're starting to feel more grateful, a little more vulnerable, putting your heart out there and feeling a little more free because something has come to a completion here. So maybe this person or situation has moved out of your life. Maybe you've moved away. Maybe you've let it go. And then by June, we are 7 of Wands. We might be a little defensive, but this is setting healthy boundaries as well. That's what I feel for you. So setting healthy boundaries of who you allow to take your energy or who you offer your energy to, again, because of that completion, right? So let's get an animal. So it looks like you might become more selective of who's around your energy or who you let in your life. We have the hare, which is strength. Yes, tapping into that inner strength, knowing your own strength. Appreciating yourself, knowing you deserve respect. And then we have the swan, graceful transformation. So it looks like you're going to be going through a graceful transformation. The beginning of the year, it looks like you're going to feel a little trapped. You're going to be having people maybe manipulate you or confine you. But then it looks like once you move into spring, it's going to start moving forward. You're going to be more grateful for the lessons. You're going to be more open. You're going to tap into that inner strength. Okay? Making that graceful transformation. Then we have mosaic. Let chance play its creative role in your life. Yeah, you know, putting yourself out there when you're vulnerable, like that Knight of Cups and putting your heart on your sleeve, you actually are taking a chance and putting things out there, right? But, you know, we can't keep ourselves closed off like in that little scorpion shell with our stinger ready to go every time somebody comes up. We can't allow ourselves to get in that. So then we have liberation. See, this is going to be more freeing. You know, even though we are taking a chance that somebody might hurt us again, we're setting healthy boundaries, we're protecting our energy, but we're being more selective of who's in our life, and we're more free and liberated because we're living our life authentically. We can't close ourselves off because of other people who have issues that want to spew it on us, right? So let's get a surrender card. So surrender to joy. Yeah, see, because this keeps you more isolated and fenced in, and you can't experience life to its fullest and experience that joy. All right? So surrender comparisons with other people. Also, yeah, if you're comparing yourself to others, no. You know, just because somebody else is a certain way doesn't mean that you shouldn't be who you authentically are. All right, so let's get a chakra card, crystal. So now we have chakra balance, which is about unity. And the only illusion is separation. Blue, lace, agate, amethyst, and new jade. Yeah. So from when you close yourself off and put yourself in, blocking your heart, guarding yourself because of something might happen, ready for your stinger to be ready for anybody that comes along, you're closing yourself off, and then you are separating yourself from the world, the collective, and you don't want to do that. That's not a very good thing to do. It's nice to have, you know, some solitude sometimes, but you don't want to isolate yourself, okay? And be on guard all the time. Again, the divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. So realizing that, you know, you are a divine being, you're a spirit, you're a soul, right? All right, now we are into July, August, and September. Let's see. So July comes in this tower, this surprise, this shock. So for some of you with this, you know, being defense, maybe you're still clinging on to those people that might have hurt you just out of loyalty or whatever. This is something that's going to come in because the universe is saying, hey, we've been trying to give you these lessons here. We're trying to give you this message, but you're still not letting go. And then something surprising, shocking comes in to teach you more of a lesson, what's priority. But usually with the tower, the good thing is that when the dust settles, we start seeing what is important in our life. You know, what the meaning is. And we get behind that and we start off with a clean slate here. And it looks like it has something to do with your past. Okay, the nostalgia, the memories. So this could be something that you're still thinking in your mind that the universe is saying it's not serving you anymore. We need to clean that out. So we're bringing in this surprise for you to realize, hey, you know what? That's not so important. Or to tap in to know how strong you are. All right. Okay, so, I don't know why I'm putting them down. Now we're getting into August. Let's see what's happening in the summer, August month. The moon. So this could be a Pisces energy. This is also about facing our fears of the unknown, the hidden, as well as trusting our intuition. Sometimes in that darkness, we have to only go by our intuition, right? All the time, we actually have to go through our intuition. It can be scary because we don't know what's going to happen, right? We have to face those fears. And then we have strength. Yes, this is a Leo card. So again, we have to trust that inner strength we have within and face those fears. All right, September. We have 2. Yeah, even though we've been through a lot, we've persevered and we've gotten through it. And now we're starting to set our intentions of what we do want in the material world. Let's start this new beginning. And then on the bottom, after all those heartbreaks, taking those lessons, discovering our worth, and not taking it personally and moving forward with what we want. All right. We have the frog stepping into your power, which then allows us to step into our power, know our worth, demand respect. And on the bottom, we have the whale, which is tenderness, but not with a closed off heart, not with our stinger ready to go. This is with an open heart, you know, forgiving so it won't poison us. It's almost like that stinger, that scorpion stinger. We're mad at somebody else and somehow we accidentally poison ourselves because we're so angry and then it kills us. So it's time to let that go and have this open heart and forgive so you can move forward. Doesn't mean you allow it back into your life. You do have to set up healthy boundaries and have that protection, but not closing off your heart because of it. Because that's only going to hurt you and keep you guarded and not be able to experience the joy in life. And then we have effervescence, yeah, cultivating love, coming from that open heart and love, right? And then on the bottom, we have compassion for others. Yes, you have to, even though people hurt you, we still have to have compassion for others. We don't know what they've been through. Maybe they're not at the higher level. Whatever it is, we have to offer our forgiveness, send love, and move away. All right, so Power Surrender card. So I feel like this energy is right now, it's kind of like backfiring on you by holding on to it. Surrender worry as well, because and surrender denial. Yeah, so it's time to surrender that worry and stop denying something and face it head on and realize that, you know, we have to let go and forgive because it's only going to hurt us and keep us from our experiences, our good experiences. So now we have The crown chakra, nice. Blue lace agate. Divinity, there we go again. Because you're that divinity looking in that mirror. You know, this is reacting from our soul, our higher self, instead of our ego. And then we have fearlessness, yes. And facing those fears, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable again. All right, so now we're down to the last quarter of the year, October, November, and December. This is gaining new skills, learning new things, working hard in the material world here. A new beginning. So you could be changing jobs, you could be learning a new skill, and then by November we are seeing the truth, removing masks, seeing through things, seeing people's fakeness, whatever it is. And then, yep, again, in that new world, it's like a new you by the end of the year. And then by December, you're having a lot of options and choices here. And again, King of Wands, so very empowered energy. So let's go ahead and get the animal. Tenderness, again, this vulnerability, being tender and open. On the bottom, we have divine service. So this could be opening yourself up to be maybe a healer, to be of service to others. This could be that new skill you're learning, to see the truth as it is. There's a lot of options and choices here, but you're making it from your soul and your heart space, right? Let's go ahead and get into these cards. So now we have Ubuntu, compassion for others again, yes. There's something about you being compassionate to others, not closing yourself up because of something that happened to you. You know, letting go of something, you're taking something personal or you're poisoning yourself with it. It's time to let those heartbreaks and tragedies and betrayals go. It's only holding you back from your higher self, your abundance, okay? And then we have tangibility, making your dreams real. Yeah, so you can allow those dreams to come in. Because right now, you are stuck and you're keeping all that energy built up and it's not allowing things come in. Like the poison is keeping everything away. So it's time to allow that to dissipate and bring in that abundance that you want. What do you need to surrender at the last part of the year? Surrender stress and surrender to trust. Surrender to creativity. Yeah, see, this is tapping into you. You got a lot of them here. So you have to let go of that anxiety and that stress and that bitterness and that poison. You have to trust that this happened to teach you something, to make you stronger, to move you away from things that weren't serving you or weren't good for you, and also tapping into some kind of creativity where it can benefit others, okay? And then on the bottom, yeah, stop denying it. Yeah, you know it. And then we're going to get a crystal card, chakra card for the last part. Okay. So now we have letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. Sacral chakra, cornelian. Yeah, you have to let it go. It's only holding you back. It's keeping you that fenced in energy. It's time to let it go. So, and then on the bottom we have that heart chakra, again with the compassion. Yes. All right. So we're going to close this reading off with a message from the universe for the whole entire year of 2023. Okay? It's not as if you need anyone. Yeah, see, I feel like this is that closed off energy, closing off your heart. Like, I don't need anybody, you know? So this says, for as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them, as opposed to changing them, will widely improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh, wow, how I love you, the universe. Yeah. Yeah, so the universe here is trying to get you to see your worth and to be compassionate about other people's situations, even if they might be in a low vibration or nasty to you. Wish them love and keep a distance and forgive and move on. So that's your energy, because it's just right now you're holding yourself back. So that's your energy. I wish you the best, most abundant, peaceful new year possible. So take care, Scorpio, and thanks so much for the support. Bye.